This is how I got my name, and to be honest, it's quite a simple story. You see, my name is very unique because A, it's a planet, and B, it is spelled very weird. But I got my name all the way back in November of 2023. You see, I just downloaded this game called Gorilla Tag Horror, and it was really popular back in early 2023. You see, Gorilla Tag Horror was the first fan game that was really close to the actual Gorilla Tag, and a lot of people liked it, and even Cub made a whole video on him playing it, and it was low-key pretty fire. Now, the game was very simple. It had the Gorilla Tag map, it had some custom cosmetics, but the big thing was there were monsters, and if you got jump scared by these monsters, they would have sent you out of the game and you would have to reopen it. And yeah, so the objective was to not get hit by the monsters. Wow, bro, that sounds so scientific. Like, you weren't supposed to die from the monsters, chat. But yeah, I decided to hop on the game and give it a try, and I'm stuck on the ice right now. You see, while I was hopping into my first lobby, I didn't really know what to do. I mean, I knew how to play, I knew how to buy cosmetics. Other than that, I had no idea what I was doing. So I decided that the first lobby I was going to head into, I was going to ask for help. And the odds of me getting into a lobby and somebody already helped me out was very low. But even then, I still managed to meet one person. And this person would change my life and my name forever. No glaze, by the way. So I met this person, Venus. And yes, Venus is a girl, and yes, Venus does sound like something else.
Oh my god, bro.
But yeah, I met Venus and she showed me around. She showed me all the different levels, she showed me how to buy custom cosmetics. She even showed me the backrooms, which I did not know was a thing until we went to a secret dungeon portal. And yeah, so we went into the backrooms, hung out for a little bit, and eventually my VR started to die. And as my VR started to die, I asked if I could friend her. And you know what she said? She said no, because I'm a guy. Like, no, all jokes aside, she said yes. So I added her, and we kept talking for a while, and I'm gonna fast forward to about a week. So we're a week into our friendship, and I am already hating my name. Like, my name at the time was Spy Guy VR. So I was asking Venus and giving her thoughts on different names and stuff, and she mentioned like, hey, why don't you match names with me? This way we can symbolize that we're a duo. So I was like, that sounds like a great idea. But we started going over different names that I could potentially match with. So we started going over stars, and then eventually galaxies. And then we're like, you know what? To actually match you, I need to have a planet name. And eventually we started naming off all the planets. And we did start from Uranus down. So we went from Uranus, Neptune, Saturn, Jupiter, and eventually we got to Mars. And once we got to Mars, I was like, ooh, Mars kind of fit me, but let's go over some other options real quick. Since there's only like 2 more options. We hit Earth, and meh, it was cool and all, but you know, it's kind of stupid. And then I hit Mercury. Now, when I hit Mercury, I literally said out loud, ooh, this sounds like a cool name. And I decided to stick with it. So that was my name from now on. I renamed my channel, I renamed my Discord, I renamed my meta thing, whatever it's called, Meta Horizon. I renamed my everything, and I now go by Mercury. Fast forward another year, we are now going into 2024, and I am wanting to change up something in my name because having the name Mercury is kind of weird. The name Mercury by itself, like if you try to Google me up, all you're gonna get is a freaking planet. So I looked deep at my name and I was thinking, what could I do to make it better? I literally just ended up putting a 3 for the E. So yeah, I put a 3 for my name, and now I was Mercury with a 3. And that's basically it. That is the journey of how I got my name. I just want to say that that friend of mine, she was a really great friend. I did like one video with her. It was the Primal Fear video, but we did a whole bunch of Gorilla Tag stuff with each other. I met some of her awesome friends. We started hanging out together, and eventually, like all good things, it had to come to an end. We decided to split our ways for a little bit, and we did our own separate thing. I met some cool people. I started getting back into content creation. It wasn't until recently I decided to shoot her a message on Discord, basically saying like, yo, what's up, Venus? How you been? Yada, yada, yada. She's like, oh, I've been good, man. How about you? I've been good too. But yeah, that is the story of how I got my name. I know, it's pretty lame. I know. Yeah, right, guys? You think I'm weird. You think I'm cringy. Yada, yada, yada. 6, 7. But yeah, that's basically it. That is how I got my name. I know I basically summed it up to a few minutes long, but if you really were me, you would realize that the story of my name had a great feeling, and it's because the person that helped me get my name. And Venus, if you're ever watching this, I want you to know that you were an amazing friend. Thank you so much for allowing me to have this name. And with that being said, with all my heart and soul, you goobers, I have no idea what I'm saying anymore. I'm gonna run out of ideas because it is currently 12:13 a.m. in the morning. Have a blessed day. I'll catch y'all in the next one.